it's Shaaba, welcome back to my channel and thank you for clicking on another video. Look who I have with me today.
Huh?
You have some fluff on the back of your head.
Thank you.
That's alright, I think you've got some fluff on the front of your head.
I just smell this.
It smells good, right?
Yeah.
So, this month is January and loads of people are calling it veganuary because they are trying to go vegan. We have not done that.
Veganuary or veganuary?
Veganuary.
Okay.
No? Veganuary. Well, it's vegan, isn't it? So probably veganuary.
Veganuary.
What did Nima say?
I don't know.
Well, we haven't been doing it. However, we have been making more of a conscious effort since last year to do better to the environment. Not eat as much red meat, reduce the meat that we do have just in general.
Mm-hmm.
We've got lots of veggie dinners. But we have also noticed that many of the big chains have introduced vegan
Options.
Yes.
And as people who are not vegan or even vegetarian,
We're going to try them.
yeah.
I think this is fantastic. I think during Veganuary is incredible because more people will want to and hopefully sort of switch. And
Yeah.
I'm just interested, particularly because a lot of vegans who haven't eaten meat in a long time, you've just got so much fluff on your face, will say things like, oh my gosh, that tastes exactly like meat. But because they haven't tried it for such a long time, I wonder if they can make that proper comparison.
As people who have eaten the meat version of what in front of us, basically.
Yes,
I just
to
messed
give it a
up
go.
what I do. As people who have eaten the meat versions of what's in front of us.
Yes.
Recently, actually.
We thought we'd let you know and let you know if we would do like proper switches. I think that's what we should do it on.
Yeah.
Comparability and whether you would eat
Switch.
this instead.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Right, let's
Awesome.
go.
I will introduce to you what we have.
Are you hungry?
McDonald's veggie dippers. We've got the Subway meatless meatball marinara. We have the Greg's vegan steak bake. That's right.
Yeah.
We have the
Rebel
Burger King's
Whopper.
Rebel Whopper 100% meat free. I'm interested in this because, and the meatball
It
marinara
looks
one.
chunky.
Because I'm really interested to see what they've done with like the meat stuff.
Look, it's a chunky. It's like nearly the size of Shaaba's face. Does it smell good?
It does. It all smells so good. And the KFC's Zero Chicken Vegan Burger. I'm trying to say like veganuary, vegan burger. That's how we need to call it the rest of this video. I wanted to say two things as well. When we went out to buy these today, one thing that I noticed was that everyone except for McDonald's and Greg's were promoting their vegan stuff. It was everywhere. It was the biggest banner. It was on their t-shirts. I think that's really cool.
I'd say the Rebel Burger from Burger King was promoted the most in store.
Yeah.
It was like big posts on the outside because Shaaba was like, which one is it from here again? I was like, that one.
Right there, massive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And secondly, and this may not need to be a thing, but I felt self-conscious ordering this stuff. I don't know why,
I didn't.
but I did.
And
'Cause
I'm a very self-conscious person.
I know, but when people are like, vegan burger, like I just felt like everyone was like, why are you coming in here and ordering a vegan something?
Hey ho,
Okay.
we'll never see any other people again.
That was also the first time I'd ever been in that Burger King. I've never
Yeah.
been to the Burger King at a local area.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting. Okay, yeah, so let's eat. Let's go. Should we start on this side and work our way this way?
Yeah.
Cool. Up first is the...
KFC chicken-free chicken burger.
We open the box.
I taste toothpaste on them.
Oh my god, it smells so good.
It smells like the chicken burger.
It does. Okay, first thing I'm noticing is it's very dry because it doesn't have... Oh no, it does have a sauce. Is that a vegan sauce?
Just a
Just
a
poop
sad
some
piece
lettuce.
of lettuce fell. Don't.
So as to not be wasteful, because we will eat these later on, let's have little bits now. That looks just like chicken! That truly looks like chicken, doesn't it? No. You can have that from your bit.
I want to lick it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Boink.
This
Okay.
lettuce is not having a good day. You'll squelch.
I'll fast forward the eating so as to not disturb you. It tastes great.
It tastes like a chicken burger.
It tastes like chicken.
What I will say, and this is like, I feel like this is what it comes down to. It's not taste, it's texture. It's nice. I would eat that. Probably, if you just handed it to me and said, hey,
Don't
eat
like
this.
buns, but it was chicken.
I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Great KFC
But
taste.
the texture, it's like, it's not got those fibres. Like, it's a bit mushier.
I don't
but
mind
that's
that
it.
though. I don't think it's a bad mushroom.
No, it kind of melted into the bun for me.
Yeah.
But it's not a bothersome thing.
I would switch. I don't normally buy burgers though, that's the problem. And I would struggle to see how they could make like the pieces of chicken. Unless they just sold the fillets on their own. That would be good. I would probably order the fillets with chips, I just wouldn't order it as a burger.
But yeah,
That was amazing.
good.
Alright, that was good. Can you open that up again so we can stick our peeing lettuce back in the box? I will finish that later. On to the Rebel Whopper. I also love the branding of this. The idea that it's like
This feels
Rebel,
like the most like
forward-thinking.
proper burger. Like look at
feels
it.
big. Like I don't know. A normal Whopper's this big.
I want to say it feels meaty, but it's not meaty.
And this says Rebel Whopper with cheese. So I'm assuming this is vegan cheese. This is the burger.
It looks
That-
a little
from
bit
the
more
side-
miserable than the photo.
It does look like a meat patty though.
It does. It looks like one of those burgers you get at like a little road stop thing.
And it comes with, what is this? A pickle!
Now that is a mighty pickle.
Sauce. It's 2 pickles. 2 pickles. Tomatoes, onions, lettuce. Where's this vegan cheese you speak of?
I don't know.
I feel like they may have missed out the vegan
cheese?
cheese. And this is why we don't go to Burger King.
Anyway, let's eat it.
Sure. Okay.
You're just getting sesame seeds everywhere.
I do love a good
I'm
sesame
just
seed
gonna bite
latte.
them.
No, I wanted to smell it. Stop manhandling the entire burger.
You just be holding it like this.
Stop smacking
Slap
the burger.
It is huge though.
It is massive.
I mean, I guess that's why it's called the Whopper.
I think we need to invite some friends over.
You did a fantastic job of that.
I did, right? You're not
I
gonna
want the
one with
non-tomato one.
There you go.
But has that got a bit of pickle in it?
Oh, just deal with it.
Just deal with it.
Actually, take it out. I love pickles. Do you like pickles? Ready? Boop.
That's crunchy.
Also really good.
Again, it's just the texture. It also is slightly grey, which when it's supposed to be... Like, I'm just being completely, like, honest about my feelings as a
Jamie's very
meat
cynical
eater.
with this stuff.
No. I think it's fantastic. Grey meat is meant to be off-putting. And this is kind of grey, but it's supposed to be mimicking meat. It just feels a bit weird. But it tastes good.
It does taste really good. It's got like the smoky flavour that comes
There's
from
not
meat.
enough burger to bun.
I agree.
And even I'm saying that. The patty is too thin.
But what I will say is I don't think texture matters as much when there's so many other things, because it all kind of just melds together. So even if the bun itself, on its own, didn't quite imitate the proper beefiness of a beef burger.
No, but I quite like that.
Amazing.
I'd eat more of that one.
Yeah, me too. Oh, do you want that one for dinner?
Yeah, I might. You can have the chicken one, I'll have this one.
I'm disappointed we didn't get the cheese.
Yeah, well, I've not... Oh, that was a bit of tomato juice. Oh, I thought it was mayonnaise. I've not heard amazing things about vegan cheese, but we are going to try it in the Subway thing.
Should we do that one next then, seeing as you said that?
Yeah.
I love the Subway, so I speak to people quite a lot. The Subway guy was quite chatty, and he was like carrying on a conversation with me, which was adorable. And I was very impressed actually that they had so much vegan choice, because where there was cheese, there was vegan cheese. There was also vegan aioli, like as a sauce option, which I thought was just
So you
amazing.
can have a complete sandwich,
And
cheese and sauce.
a creamy thing.
How
which
about
I love
got
creamy sauce.
condensation?
Alright, don't judge my vegetable choice.
I know, you got olives.
And sweet corn,
And-
which I would put in a sandwich. I was very tempted to get the Italian herb and cheese bread because that's normally what I get, but I was like, no, that has cheese.
Ah.
And they didn't
I
have any of the
wondered
normal
why you
Italian,
had
so I had to go for hearty Italian. But no, I was actually really impressed with how they did this.
Olives, and I can't believe you asked for olives.
I should have also asked, I love olives, no shame. I also should have asked for lettuce though. I feel like I really missed something green.
You're gonna miss the crunch.
I'm trying to feel for a meat, but there's a ball here. There is a ball. I don't know how many balls they put in this thing.
2.
What?
That's what I said when I woke up from surgery.
Here, there seems to be a ball sticking out, so you can have that one.
That's what I said I didn't.
There you go. Actually, there seems to be a ball right next to it, so that's fine.
Ah, and there does not seem to be any olives.
Really?
And
How'd you get out of that one?
He said the vegan cheese is very cheesy, so like if you like
Yeah.
your cheese to taste like cheese, then you'll like it.
Apparently
So-
there's lots of different types of vegan cheese, and this
Yeah.
one's a particularly cheesy tasting vegan cheese.
And it melted. I thought vegan cheese didn't really melt, but this one melted.
Oh,
No, you can't.
I just wanted olive.
You're eating the olive form, man. Why are you so excited about an olive?
Ready?
Voice. Boo! That you got to take a big bite.
I know, because the meatball's at the back.
Ready?
I think I'm going to have to do it in 2, I'm sorry.
Go.
You squeaked like a baby. The aioli in this, and the cheese comes through with all of that tomato sauce, which is pretty incredible. What's a meatball?
Not gonna lie, Probably because I'm not the biggest fan of the meatball marinara, like the meat one. This is like, it's got the flavour of it, which is very tomatoey for me. The meatball really just has the same texture as the bread to me. So it's just like eating a lot of bread, texture-wise.
Taste or feel like a meatball.
And it doesn't have the taste of a meatball, no. It's still a good alternative. Like it's nice.
I think if you're vegan and you're like, oh, I've always wanted to try meatball marinara, this is awesome.
You get an idea of the flavour,
but it's not the best meat imitation.
You get the tomato flavour. No, because like
I would switch on the other two.
The meatballs you get, like in the meaty one, are just, wow, that was sexy. They're just like, they've got that like tougher texture.
The more I eat of this, the more I dislike it. And I'm sorry, I feel really sad for saying that. I do like the vegan cheese and I can taste it.
Yeah.
Love the aioli. Tastes very, as an aioli should, creamy and garlicky, but
the meatball is just...
It's not right.
Although...
No switch!
I'm sure that's from a perspective of meat eaters.
But yeah, I think it'd be great for vegans. But this isn't a switch for me. It's not like quite comparable. Agreed?
Steak bake.
Looks good though, look at that. Also, interesting to note that this one in particular, I didn't check with the others, but I just noticed on this one's poster that's a limited edition item. When I asked the guy, he was like, the way it normally works is if something limited edition is like really popular, then they'll keep it going. But I hope they keep it. Even though I didn't like it, I think a lot of people would. Vegan steak bake. Let's try this from good old Greg's. We already had the vegan sausage roll. Came out a while ago, but this is new. I don't know why I just cut that down the middle. I guess I wanted to see what the vegan steak looks like.
Oh.
Does actually look
like steak.
Like a steak bake.
Yeah. The only thing I would say, when you have the steak...
Does it smell like a steak bake?
It smells like pastry. When you have the actual bakes next to each other, the pastry and the vegan ones look very different.
Oh yeah, they're super light in colour. And sort of not as
They're
picky.
Like tighter.
I will say
They're
though,
like...
I like that because I have had the vegan sausage roll.
You like the pastry,
and I love that pastry. I much
Yeah.
prefer it to just normal pastry. I'm not a big pastry fan though, so that could be why.
Right, I like a good steak bake.
Weirdly, I'm going to say that this one feels right, but tastes of nothing.
The pastry's just falling everywhere, I'm sorry.
It's unoffensive.
The pastry's actually quite good. I sound really pedantic, but it's my thing with all of these. It's the texture. The texture of the meat substitute completely just melts into the texture of everything else. Which, like, I'm not a massive fan of mushy things.
But I think the steak bake normally is quite mushy, like it's not chewy.
No, you do get bits of steak that you can like chew. This one just tastes like onion. It's just
no
onion,
flavour.
a little bit like oniony, and then pastry. There's no actual like flavour from the meat.
I imagine
Well,
that's
the meat
because
substitute.
normally the meat stock provides a lot of the flavour with the gravy,
Yeah.
which they've also had to replicate
But
with the meat.
It's not like, see, the thing is, none of these things taste bad. None of them are like, oh my god, this is horrible, or oh my god, this is a terrible substitute.
I wouldn't eat the meatballs actually.
Hmm?
I wouldn't eat the meatballs.
Okay,
I would
apart
stop
from the
eating
meat,
that
the
going,
meatballs are on the last. But for sure, like for me, that Whopper,
If we did go to Burger King, I would buy that without hesitation instead of a normal Whopper.
yeah, probably.
Same with if I wanted a burger from KFC, I would buy that one.
Oh yeah, the KFC one was actually really good. I feel like chicken,
It's
like
easier to
that kind of
replicate in a
texture.
processed way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tasted very similar, which is why I'm surprised by what McDonald's have to offer.
Let's go on to that now. So, hang on, before. Switch, no switch.
I don't like. I like steak bakes, but I don't really eat them. I tell you what, though, comparing it to the sausage roll, I would switch some of the time, and then occasionally have the meat one. I know that makes me sound terrible. I really hope I'm not going to get judged really harshly here. I'm
look,
just being honest.
And I think that's fantastic. And I too, like, it's a process. You know, we're not going to switch off straight away. I wish that I could be as self-disciplined to go cold turkey and just switch to being vegan or veggie straight away.
But I think
we're getting there. I really do think we are getting
It's fantastic to see these options in fast food places,
Yeah.
because I think for a lot of people, and me being one of them, one of the big reasons about not switching is I do enjoy meat, but also it's not convenient to be vegetarian or vegan because it's not available.
It's not affordable, and it's so fantastic that these things are here. I think of all of them, this may be like me speaking out my arse, they were slightly more expensive, but not ridiculously so. This sub was $3.59. The Whopper was $4 something. I feel like it was $4.29 or $6.99. But my point is, they're not like ridiculously expensive. They're super affordable. And one of the issues that many sort of people who aren't able to afford as much won't try veggie or vegan food is because of how bloody expensive it is. And how unrelatable it is. So like kids aren't going to eat things that are just pure veggie. Whereas I think kids would eat that.
Yeah.
But this bake, I mean, if you like a steak bake, fine. It just doesn't taste of anything. It's not the meat that's the issue for me.
I think the sausage roll.
So let's move on to McDonald's. I am not hugely impressed by this. The fact that everyone else, all the other big chains, have done
it
a
also,
real
just straight off the bat, looked nothing like the
chicken select that it's supposed to replicate,
or even a chicken nugget.
Yeah,
it's got a different coating on it.
But all the other places have really tried to make a popular thing.
Yeah.
Like a meat substitute version.
It's literally something off the menu that they have completely substituted, but that still looks and tastes very similar.
And a popular thing. Whereas these are what?
I think they're just full of vegetables. Yeah, it's literally like vegetables.
That reminds me of like a veggie cutlet you can get from Tesco.
Isn't this just what their veggie patty is?
Or I'm not sure if it's a veggie patty, but like the ones, I'm pretty sure these exact selects are what they put.
It also doesn't smell good.
In the wrap, the veggie wraps.
Oh, okay. I do not like that. Sorry.
It's because it's just vegetables and you're not a veggie fan.
No.
I like these because I like the taste of vegetables in a tomato-based mix, but that's really lazy. Like, I don't think this is a great vegan substitute, and I would definitely not switch my McDonald's order to this, because when I go to McDonald's, I want a cheeseburger or a chicken wrap.
Yeah.
That's substantial.
Like at least like that, the KFC and the Whopper. I'm actually seriously impressed with that Whopper. Like I would, if we went to Burger King more often, I would buy that Whopper.
And I wouldn't have thought that after this, Burger King would come out on top.
I want to eat more of it. I'm gonna like get some ketchup later.
So, veggie nuggets, would you switch? They're alright, but they're nothing new, and I just don't feel like it's effort. Tut tut McDonald's.
That's everything.
That is. What did you think? Let's rate them. Bottom.
Nuggets.
Okay. Well,
actually,
I don't think they're called veggie dippers.
Oh.
Next for you?
Meatball.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same. Then middle of the range. Steak. Steak bake. I went steak bake. Then KFC for me.
Yeah,
I don't
KFC.
know, I feel like they're both joint, but I'm just so impressed by the Whopper.
It's like, but also I'm slightly biased because I prefer the Whopper style as a burger anyway to the KFC burgers.
Yeah.
So
let's
KFC,
joint them top. But if we had to come up with an ultimate winner,
the
it's the
Whopper.
Whopper.
Because it's like, it's big and it feels like a dirty
Victorious.
takeaway burger.
It does, it does. That's
tastes
really
like
good.
one, it feels like one.
Seriously, very good. For meat eaters and non-meat eaters alike.
Yeah. And I think even if like a couple times a week or when you eat out of these places, the decision can be to go vegan or for the vegetarian options. That still makes a difference and that's still effort. So I am sold.
Me too.
I'm sold on being more effortful.
Pleasantly surprised overall. It's not just a money-making scheme. Yay to more veggie and vegan options. You're having some more right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do my outro while you do that. Have you guys tried any of the veggie vegan options from these restaurants? Are there any others that you recommend? Are there any good, like, really good veggie vegan foods that you buy from supermarkets or restaurants that you really, really love? Please pop them down below, and hopefully we can encourage everyone to just try and be a little, what are you doing? a little more conscious with some of their food consumption choices. We should try Burger King more often.
Has a good flavour. Like there's a flavour on the patty.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed.
If you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. And if you haven't already, if you haven't already, make sure to check out Jamie's channel. I'll pop the link downstairs because next week we are doing. What are you doing?
Looking for the link.
Stop it. We are doing a vegan snack swap. Check it out. Stop it.
It's not vegan.
Alright my lovelies, I'll catch you next Monday with a double vlog. Be kind and have a great day. Bye.